Guys, it's that time. I've just done the hoovering. Dogs are in bed. I've got the washing soaking, so I thought I'd do the hoovering while the washing was soaking. I'll just put the hoover away. Oh. And I didn't get any messages. Not to a shout out, I mean. Nearly there. One more bit, guys. Got it all tangled up. There you go. Oh, brilliant. Lovely. All done. Sigh of relief. I've gone right through downstairs, so it's all done. All nice and clean. Dogs came into the front room to see what I was up to, and they wouldn't leave me alone, so I knew they wanted to go to bed. So I thought, right, I'll just crack on, get them to bed, do the hoovering, get the washing on the go. Right, that's it. We're done. Put that away in a second, guys, and put that there. Oh. Right, let's turn this around. There we go. Sorted. Right, marigold time. Oh. Right, I've gone through all my messages. I went back about 7 hours. I thought, that's enough. And there wasn't any shout outs on there, guys. So I haven't looked since I've done the hoovering. So if there's any more gone on since then, tough. I'll read those later on when I go to bed, but I'm not going to read them now. So no shout outs tonight. So nice easy night tonight. Right, what else should we talk about, guys? Got to be something I can talk about. I had some lovely messages from you guys going right across everything from my discussion over the weekend. I discussed about coming out to my son and daughter. I previously come out about coming out to my mum and dad before that, and then I also told you how the divorce happened, how that all went through, and that took 9 months to go through. That was fairly painless. That was quite straightforward. We didn't get any solicitors involved in this. It's all been agreed. What had happened is that my wife and myself agreed terms which we've written down, and we're working through those terms. That's one of the reasons why I'm keeping favour with my wife, ex-wife. I don't want to stir her up too much because we're still tied up financially to a point, but it will eventually be all cleared up, but it'll be a number of years before it is. So I'm still financially involved with the other property, but not that it's mine. It's not going to be mine. So that's still ongoing. I did, or I was going to go and do it this last weekend, but for reasons beyond my control, the wife had got something else going on. So probably this coming weekend I'll sort that out. I've also got my laser. I've got my third laser appointment on Saturday. Yeah, that'd be good. I don't mind the lasers at all. I think they're great. I find they're not painful. In fact, I find it's quite relaxing. The lady who does my laser said to me it would feel like somebody's flicking an elastic band against your face. I must admit, the very first time she did it, the top lip was the most sensitive area, and she said that was because there was a lot of hair there, and it was zapping the hairs, and it did feel like, exactly as she explained, like somebody flicking an elastic band against your lip. But I wouldn't say it was super painful. It's just a little jolt. But since then, the second one I had, because I had first and second. The second one wasn't half as bad. I was almost tensing up, knowing that it was coming, and it wasn't anything like I remember the first time. So she did explain that it is actually killing the roots, and it's because there's a lot of hair there, that the light shoots down the roots, and that's what you can feel. That's that, like she explained, like an elastic band flicking against your face. But now I think the last time she did it, it didn't feel half as bad. So I'm hoping this next time is going to be even less. Well, that's what I'm hoping anyway. So that's on Saturday. Nothing arranged for Sunday. I will probably have to cut my dad's grass this coming weekend though. He said to me this weekend that it wasn't worth doing. He said that although it would rain just before as well, so the grass would have been wet, so there'd be no point doing it. It would just clog the lawnmower up. But he said it didn't need doing. He said there's more dead leaves on it than anything else. So maybe next weekend I'll get to do that. My garden's lovely and tidy still. I'm pleased I cut mine. Mine looked really lovely. Came out well. Right, soak the plates. Oops, I didn't tell you what I had. I had hot pot tonight. While I was making the dogs dinner and making my sandwiches, I put mine in straight away as soon as I got home. And so I put mine in the air fryer and made the boys their dinner. And then while they were eating their dinner, I made my sandwiches for tomorrow. And then I made a cup of tea and sat down with my Mars bar. And by the time I'd finished my cup of tea and my Mars bar, my dinner was done. So it's perfect bit of timing, really, really good. And they did say, I think it's supposed to be a nice week this week, so maybe I should have stuck with the salads for another week, but I am enjoying my hot meals again because I haven't had hot meals for ages, so that was really nice. So but I've got hot meals for the rest of this week, and then we'll see what the weather does for next week. I might be already into my hot meals again, but yeah. So that was good. That was good. That's lovely. There we go. So what else have I got to tell you? You commented on what I put on over the weekend. I've had a few come back to me on the makeup, because I did one on the makeup. Was that the Saturday morning? I think I might have sat in my bedroom on the Saturday morning after I got up, put my makeup on. And I got lots of comments on that as well. But I did the first one. The first makeup one I did. I got lots of comments as well. Mainly about the mascara. Only because I didn't realise they don't last forever. Like mine had. So yes, that was quite amusing. I won't forget that one. And I don't know if I told you, I got a curling stick for my hair. I've got a hairdryer and some hair straighteners. Probably about 4 weeks ago now, maybe a little bit more. And when I was in Norwich on Thursday, I went to Boots in Norwich and did some shopping. And I went in to Boots to see what they've got, and they've got this curling stick, the same as Ches had in Birmingham when I went to see Ches, and I thought, oh, there's that curling stick. I thought, I've got to get it, so I got it. I haven't used it yet, but yes, I've got one, so I can put a curl in my hair if I want to. So I might practice on that one, guys. I haven't done it yet. I didn't have time tonight. It was just a case of trying to get washed, get downstairs. Still a bit wet, if you can see, it needs brushing. I haven't been there yet, but I haven't been upstairs since I took the earlier video. But yes, I've got myself a curling stick. Yeah. Right, that's that one. That one. That one. Right, just the dog's bowls to go, I think. Yeah, just the dog's bowls. Oh dear. I slept really well last night, and I still didn't want to get up this morning. I did. I slept. As soon as my head touched that pillow, I was gone. It was really nice. And there's quite a few of my subscribers that have trouble sleeping, and I can always tell because they keep sending me messages when I get up in the morning. I've got all these messages from my subscribers who haven't been able to sleep. And so yeah, by the time I get up, they've probably just gone to sleep. So yeah. I get a lot from all over the world as well. I've had Australia. I had somebody in California the other day, which is really nice. Yeah, I've had some really good ones. Denmark was another one I had recently. Yes, I ought to start getting a map out, I think, like a world atlas, and start putting pins in each country when I get a message. It's really nice how many people in different countries are actually getting to see my channel. Yeah, I'm getting quite international. Yeah, I think probably a lot of them are expats who are just over there and they're just trawling. I don't know. But yeah, it's lovely. So if you're an expat and you're watching this, let me know. Let me know where you are, and I'll see about getting myself a world atlas, and I'll pin it on the wall, and we'll start putting pins in it so I can see where you all are. Right, that's it, guys. That is it. Right, let's pull that away. Right. I was driving to work last week, which would have been the Friday last week. Now, I've got an electric van, and you become what they call range aware. Because your vehicle's electric, you can't run out of electric because you'll be absolutely stuck. And I got really close to the mark on the Friday. I knew I'd got enough to go and do it, to get backwards and forwards to work. But I took a bit of a detour on the Friday morning because it was my daughter's birthday and I wanted to drop a card off to her. And I was going to do it the night before, but then I fell asleep. Do you remember I fell asleep that Friday? That Thursday night? So I got up Friday morning, I thought, I should have taken that card round. I thought, well, I'll do it now, because if I did it when I got back from work, it'd make it look like I'd forgotten about it and I'd gone and bought a card as an afterthought. So I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. So I went up first thing in the morning. When I was going to work, I put the boys away. Instead of going to work, I went to my daughter's first and popped the card through her letterbox. And then I sent her a message saying, card, happy birthday. There's a card in your letterbox. And that made me a bit tight on my range. I hadn't realised how close to the mark I was getting. Now what happens with my van is when you start getting low on the storage, on the battery, it will ping a message up, and it pings up at about 30 miles. 30 miles or 20 miles? 20 miles I think it is. It pings. There's a little ping and it puts a little picture of the battery up. And then I always look at the range and go, oh, that's okay, I've got 20 miles left, I'm okay. But then it does it again, it pings later on, but it pings when it's about 12 or 13 miles. And this time, the battery light, the little picture of the battery starts to flash. And then after that, you lose the range just goes blank. So you don't know how many miles left you've got. And so it doesn't count down anymore. So once you get to 12 miles, once it goes below that, you lose your range and you can't see what you've got left. So you're thinking, oh no, how far am I going to get? So you turn the heater off, turn the radio off, turn all the loads off you possibly can, put it on economy. There's a button on the dash which is economy setting, so it lessens the throttle response so that it makes it more economic to drive, so you save a bit of battery life. So you do all these things to try and save a little bit of range, and then you get to work. And I was down to 2%. Now I don't know how many miles 2% is, but that's the lowest I think I've ever got. And yeah, it's like I came in on, you can't say on vapours, so I suppose I came in on static. But I did manage to get to work, but it was really close. I thought, whoa. So I probably won't do that tomorrow. I think I must have about 80 miles range left, and it's 45 miles to work. So I'm okay. I should be pretty safe tomorrow. But yes, I tried it a little bit too close last time. It's one of those you're thinking, will I make it? Yeah, a bit close. Right, there we go. I don't know if any of you have got electric vehicles, and if you have, are you range aware, or are you all like me, your own personal vehicle is a petrol car or a diesel car? Have you stuck with that? How have you worked this? Are you going to go electric? Are you going to go hybrid? It'd be interesting to know what you have done. But my van is a company van, it's not mine. So it's actually on as a demo. It's a demo van, but I've got the use of it. And then what they do is they sell it. And what they do is after I got the mileage, once the mileage has got up to a certain point, they take it away from me and give me another van, and I start all over again. And that one I've given back to them goes on the forecourt as a used van. And I think I'm up to about 6,000 miles now. So I haven't done a huge mileage in it. I think it's on a 23 plate, so they'll probably move it on and then I'll get another van, and that's what they've done all the time. I've been there for 9 years and they just give me a van after van after van. It's in my contract, they've got no choice. It's part of my contract that they supply me a company van to go to all the different sites, so they've got no choice, they've got to give me a van. Sometimes a couple of times they've given me second-hand vans that they've got traded in because they haven't got any new vans in stock, but that hasn't happened for quite a while now. I've been on new vans for a long time, and it's quite nice to have a new van, but it's just it's a tool, it's a mode of transport, and if other people want to borrow it when I'm at work, if the parts department want to borrow my van to go and do a delivery, it's there, it's a company van, so they might as well use it, so it does get used by other people. And unfortunately, being a van, it's used and abused. It's not treated with respect. Nobody really cares. And so, yeah, they do get marked up, which is a shame. I do try and keep it clean, cleanish anyway. I don't wash it that often, but yeah, it's pretty clean. There's no dents in it. So anyway, I'm going to have to get this show on the road, aren't I? Let's put that away. Right. Kitchen's done, kettle's filled for the morning. Flick the socket off, put this in here. Oh. Right, that's in there, guys, that's put away. Right, I'll turn the radio on for the boys, and me and you are going to bed. Right, night guys, sleep tight, I'll see you in the morning. Right, we're out. Let me turn these lights on before I turn that one off. It's that one and that one on and that one off. Right, that's it. Time for bed. Time-wise, I haven't even looked at my watch. Hang on. It's 10:15. That's really good for me. I might have an early night, guys. You might have an early night. You haven't got to wait up too long tonight. I don't know how many of you do actually wait up to see the videos, or if you just do it in the morning, I don't know. But yeah, right, here we go. Into my bedroom. I think I've still got to tidy up in here. I didn't put the hairdryer away. Yeah, I've got to put the hairdryer away. That's it. Oh dear, guys. Well, at least Monday's out of the way. Only got the rest of the week to go now. Put the stick down a bit. There you go. Right. And there's my hairdryer. If I pop this away now, guys. And that's it. I think everything else is put away. Do that over there. Right. Over we go. Let's go this way. Need to take my jewellery off. There we go. Right, that's the watch. Oh, somebody did say to me, "Have you got a jewellery box?" No, I haven't. I haven't got much jewellery. I've got quite a few earrings. I do like my earrings, but during the week when I'm at work, I just wear these little studs because I'm not allowed to wear earrings at work. So I just leave these studs in Monday to Friday, and come the weekend, I put my proper earrings in, and I've got a load of proper earrings. I do love my earrings. I've got one ring, and I've got my necklace. Again, I don't wear my necklace for work because I don't want to get it caught and pull it off. There you go. And that's my April, A for April. There you go. And that's it. We're all done, guys. Right, that's it. I'm going to go and do my teeth, get changed, climb in bed. I will go through my messages to see if there's any more messages on my phone that I can answer. So if you want to send me a message now, please do. And then I'll sit up probably till about 11. Maybe I'll go to bed about 11 o'clock, guys. But I will sit up and answer some more messages. And then I've got to go to bed. So I shall love and leave you, and I shall speak to you all tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye for now.